Certainly we are there to protect, and that's one of the reasons that I want people to make sure we have a very strong force by paying the kind of money necessary to have that force," Trump added. "Yes, absolutely I and APO's be committed to Article 5, Trump said after fielding a question from a Romanian reporter, whose name was not given, during a joint press conference with the president of Romania. On Friday, Trump explicitly endorsed Article 5 of NATO's founding treaty, which requires allies to come to each other's defense, something he did not do during his widely anticipated speech at NATO headquarters last month. That omission triggered a wave of anxiety from European leaders concerned about the president's commitment for the military alliance. In under a minute, a modest reporter from Romania managed to do what the leaders of 27 countries and President Donald Trump and APO's own staff couldn't get him to commit to NATO's collective defense principle. For months, organizers of NATO's leaders meeting in Brussels tried to orchestrate an event that would extract that very phrase from the president in order to ease transatlantic concerns. But instead, the president used the speech to rail against the evils of terrorism and criticize European countries for failing to spend at least 2% of their GDP on defense. The final version of Trump's May 23 speech featured a line describing Washington's commitment to Article 5 as unwavering, Politico reported on Tuesday, a line Trump did not ultimately deliver. The sentence had been inserted at the insistence of his top advisors, including Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis, who reportedly were not briefed before it was removed. White House staffers like Press Secretary Sean Spicer have defended Trump and APO's speech in the weeks since, insisting the commitment was clear, even if the exact words WEREN and APO's said. His refusal to clearly endorse Article 5 left allies and adversaries guessing. Was this a negotiating tactic in order to pressure NATO allies to increase their defense spending, a problem acknowledged by successive U.S. presidents in both parties? Or did the president who once called NATO obsolete have sincere misgivings about the alliance's all-for-one, one-for-all provision? It turns out, neither. Well, I and APO's am committing the United States